What's up, everybody? I'm David.
And I'm Logan, and welcome to our brand new show,
Top 10.
the show where we count down random things from 1 to 10.
Keep in mind, everything will be opinion-based. So if you don't agree, that's okay. But thanks, bud. I'll be taking it from here. Today's topic, we will be looking at the top 10 video games of all time, according to me. For number 10, I chose Pokemon Soul Silver. I know it's not the original version, and I know it's not the newest version of Pokemon, but you get to take on not one, but two whole regions set in a Pokemon universe, Johto and Kanto, which is absolutely awesome. The game also has a great starter lineup. We got Chikorita, Totodile, and Cyndaquil. I know a lot of people chose Cyndaquil, but for this game, I always went with Totodile, because personally, I love the Totodile evolution set. And honestly, who would not want a giant Feraligatr in your party? Come on now. And yes, I know this game is not perfect by any means. Honestly, no game will ever be perfect. But when this game came out back in the day on the Nintendo DS, it was a great time. And that's what video games are all about. Just having a great time. And I had fun with my Feraligatr. And that's why Pokemon Soul Silver is on the list at number 10. Coming in at number 9, we have the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 from 2009. Now, for the younger generation, you just simply don't know how fun this game was, from the campaign to the multiplayer. Also, this game was very controversial for a simple mission. No Russian. Yes, back in the day, it was very toxic on multiplayer. I don't believe anybody today's generation could survive a simple lobby. If you had a problem, you would settle it with somebody in a little place known as Rust. If you know, you know. And that is why this game is on this list, sadly, at number 9. Coming in at number 8, we have Left 4 Dead. Now, Left 4 Dead will always have a special place in my heart for very personal reasons. I'm not going to get into that in this video, but come on. Left 4 Dead is such a great game. The first one, even the second one, but I had to pick the first one. I just absolutely love the characters in this game. Personally, I always played as Francis, I don't know, I just thought he was cool. But no hate on any of the other characters. Let me know down below who you played as. As for the rest of the game, it's pretty much set up like zombie apocalypse movies. Each level is a different movie. Personally, I absolutely love the very first one, No Mercy. Now, there are DLCs and etc., but we're talking about the core game. We talked about the heroes, we talked about the levels. Now it's time to talk about these guys real quick. These are the different zombie types. Now, you got the little drone zombies. These are pretty much like the lieutenants. We got the hunter on the right, the smoker, the boomer, and the tank. Avoid them all, kill them all as fast as you can. And above all, leave the witch alone! Coming in at number 7, we have Minecraft. Now, this is the best-selling game of all time, period. It has over 300 million sales across all platforms. Pretty much in Minecraft, you spawn into a random world generated, and you have to build a house quickly before nightfall. You go mine and get supplies, and the end game is you try to kill the Ender Dragon. Now, that's the main objective of the game, but that's not the only objective. The other main objective is just to have fun, explore the world, create things. There are so many amazing creations out there. When you have a free time, just go look them up. They're all over the place. Coming in at number 6, we have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is clearly a masterpiece, and I chose the remake. Just take a look for yourself. The original will always hold nostalgia, but the remake is just visually stunning, up to date. Controls are so much better. But we can't forget that the Ocarina of Time is the very first 3D action and adventure game. You play as a very young Link, who is chosen to go on an adventure and save the world. I'm not going to go into too many details, but there's time travel, there's awesome artifacts to collect, there's awesome upgrades and gadgets to collect. Definitely a great game. I highly suggest it if you've never played it before. But that's why this game is number 6 on the list. Coming in at number 5, we have none other than Grand Theft Auto 5. And yes, I'm going to clarify right now, I do know this game is a masterpiece. There's just so much to do in this game. But I had to put it at number 5 just because I hold other games closer to the heart. Anyways, you play as the 3 main protagonists, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, and you just cause nothing but mayhem in the fictional city known as Los Santos. There are a plethora of things to do. You can explore, do heists, which is honestly one of my favorite things to do in the game. Not that many to do in the story, and other activities, if you will. Anyways, we're not even talking about this GTA Online. We'll save that for another video. Coming in at number 4, you have none other than Jak 3 on the PS2 and PS3. You play as Jak, who was just banished moments after Jak 2 and his companion Daxter, and we end up in the wasteland with a new cut, new mission. We gotta save the world. I think I like video games that you just save the world and cause mayhem, because that's what this game's all about. You also have a gun that comes with mods. Each mod has 3 sets. My favorite's the yellow, by the way, and it feels a lot like Ratchet and Clank, but I kind of like this game a little bit better than that series, and just awesome. But not only do you get guns, you also get to ride mounts, you also get a bunch of vehicles to drive in the game, and also you get to, yes, fly in the game. So will you become the hero of the light and dark and save the world of Jak and Daxter? Coming in at number 3, we have Fallout 4. Say what you want about the game, but I absolutely love it. This is a game I still go back and play even to today. I just love the game, and the best part is it's set in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm from Massachusetts. That's not the only reason why I love the game. I love the graphics in the game, totally upgraded. The upgraded combat, the upgraded NPCs. You can even build in the game. It's just such a good game. I really love how Bethesda really worked and evolved the crafting in the game, especially the perk system. There are a ton of new perks that all correspond with your special. All of that aside, I absolutely love the story. Such a good story. I'm not going to spoil it here today, so please pick up Fallout 4 if you have not yet played it. Venture out into the wasteland and definitely experience it like I have multiple times. But that's why this game is number 3 on the list. This was a very hard decision to make between 1 and 2, but this game sadly made it to number 2, and it is Assassin's Creed 2, ironically. You are not just a normal assassin, you have to earn it. You have to start from the very beginning. You start as a womanizer young man that becomes an Avenger, then becomes the assassin legend. Ezio Auditore da Firenze will always go down as probably the best assassin ever, hands down. But it's just not the character that makes the game so amazing. It's the story. Ubisoft had crafted a masterpiece back in the day. They had taken every old mechanic from Assassin's Creed 1 and just revolutionized it. They have brought in so many fun new mechanics like looting, the double Assassin's Hidden Blade, which is the iconic weapon. That could be definitely will be a video in the future. I guess if you haven't figured it out yet, I am a lover of adventure games. Games where you have to like build yourself up, build your team up, build your home base up, and this game has a ton of collectibles There are, let me just say feathers if you don't know. The feathers. Also, when you start building up the villa, I just love stuff like that. Stuff where you feel like I'm improving my environment and I'm becoming an assassin master. Like I said, this was a very hard decision, but I believe Assassin's Creed 2 deserves to be where it is at number 2. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're at number 1. But first, let me reiterate to everybody, this is solely on my opinion. It does not reflect anybody else's opinion. So if you do not agree, that's okay. But number 1, we have Sly 2 Band of Thieves for the PlayStation 2. You play as Sly Cooper, the thief, Bentley, the brains, and Murray, the brawn. Together, they must find and take down the infamous Claw Gang that has possession of the clockwork parts before they resurrect the evil owl that killed Sly's parents, or worse, destroy the world. Sly 2 offers brand new mechanics such as the safe house, combat, and a brand new health bar, gadgets, and the gadget grid. One of my personal favorites, the paraglider or parachute. But we cannot forget the 7 very large open world maps. And most of all, great villains. Definitely an upgrade from the first game. You just have to keep in mind, yes, this is a kid's game. I did grow up on this series. But that being said, this has always been one of my favorite franchises. But in my opinion, this is the best one in the whole series. And Sly Cooper will always be one of PlayStation 2's number 1 mascots, in my opinion. And that is why Sly 2 Band of Thieves is number 1 on my list of top 10 video games of all time. Alright everybody, that was my very first top 10 video. There will be more coming out very soon. I believe the next one, Logan will be taking over. Wish him luck, everybody. But be sure to give this video a like. And please subscribe for more content. And who knows, maybe there will be another top 10 video games of all time. Maybe we'll keep it going. Signal down below what you guys want to see. We want to know. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!